guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I will be giving you a care guide for spotted geckos. Let's try hit 2 likes today. I'm going to go down a like because not much people are liking. Please make sure you like and subscribe, and let's get into today's video. Okay, the first thing you want to know is how you handle your gecko. This is one of the most important things for caring for your gecko, because if you don't handle it properly, it will lose trust and you just won't be able to tame it. So you do not want to pick up by its tail, you don't want to hold it by its tail, because they have this defense mechanism. I think I've said this in other videos, where if you grab the tail will fall off. Unlike crested geckos, the tail can go back eventually. It will take a while, and the colour will be a bit different, but it will eventually grow back. Okay, number 2, this is the food. You want to carefully choose what food you're going to give your gecko. Some people think you could give it vegetables or fruit. Do not do that. They do not like it. They will probably eat it, but it's not good for them. All you need to give them is just calcium in the food. Just coat the crickets or mealworms or waxworms, whatever you're giving it, the gecko food, you must coat it in calcium, pure calcium. Okay, the next thing you want to know is the size of the tank. If you don't actually think about what size of the tank it is going to be, because you might give it too much of a big tank and it's just not good for it, or you give it too much of a small tank, like a 5-gallon tank or anything, do not do that at all. It's horrible for the gecko. I've watched videos where they just have this plain tank with nothing in it except sand, and it's a really small tank, which just isn't good. I have done a bit more research on tanks. Now, I have done lots of research on the size tanks, but I've watched some really good YouTubers about it, and they said they suggested over 10-gallon tank, like at least 15 to 20. That's like the minimum you want. Number 4. This is the substrate. So I've said this in lots of videos. You have to make sure you give it the right substrate, because it's just, I've said it in every single video. There's such thing as impaction. If people don't know what impaction is literally just when a reptile such as gecko eats substrate, a loose substrate, such as calcium sand and sand. It can kill / harm your gecko. So I would not give it any type of sand. I mean, that you could just sprinkle a bit in, but it's kind of pointless, you know. Eco Earth, I strongly suggest, is really good, but just to make sure your gecko won't get impacted from Eco Earth, it's not that likely at all. But you could just maybe just like move some apart, just make a flat surface with no Eco Earth, and it's just perfect. So you can just put the food on there. You can just put the mealworms in a bowl if needs be, and then your gecko will all be healthy and it won't get impaction. Okay, this is number 5. I don't think I've ever said this before in my videos, but this is something about the water bowl. I suggest a type of water bowl, kidney dish, because you don't want to just get like a lid from a water bottle or something to put it in. You want it big enough to fit your whole entire gecko inside it, such as a perfect thing for it is a kidney dish. It's fine for it. It's big enough and it's quite cheap, because when I search up water dishes for spotted geckos, all it shows up with is this one type of water dish. If I search up so many times, just one, and it's just so expensive and I just don't like it. Number 6. So this is kind of about how you kind of mentally treat it, not as abuse or anything, but like how you hold, when you should hold it, because you don't want to hold it at daytime because it's going to be asleep. If you haven't noticed, geckos have this line down the middle of their eyes. That means they can see better at night, which gives you an indication that they're actually nocturnal. So if I was you, I would hold your gecko probably at least every other day, something like that, to tame it and, you know, just not leave it isolated. Now you can just hold it just when you want, as long as when it's awake and as it's at night. Don't if I would suggest, don't hold it while it's eating or when it's in its hunting mode, because it probably won't want to be held. So that's number 6. That was the last one, guys. Thank you for watching. Before I do go, I've got to suggest 2 YouTubers that are really good at looking after reptiles. Go Herping has quite a few different ranges of species of reptiles, and he's really good with them. And the other person is called Leopard Gecko. She's really good at looking after spotted geckos. She just says lots of facts, and I've got ideas from her for videos. So I've got to say a big thank you to those guys, Go Herping and Leopard Gecko. Thank you. If you haven't understood something in the video, please comment down below, and then I will answer as soon as possible. And bye, guys.